Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 12:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Friday, September 24th, 2021. I just want everyone to look below the video. There's a new channel in town, Reform Blogger, talking about stocks, more so around the technology stocks, and as well as the analysis I do on those stocks. They're handpicked by a buddy of mine, MJ, on the Reform Blogger website. Take a look at it. Click on that link, subscribe to his videos, subscribe to his channel. 200 subscribers on his channel, and I will certainly reveal myself. That was my inside joke with him, but I will promise to do that for you, to you, and whether you like it or not. Anyway, let's move into this boring disclaimer. Not financial advice, educational only. Subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified. Thumbs up. Share the video. Seriously, it's great product. Fetch.AI. Excellent use cases on Web 3.0 and payment platforms. Intraday Updates, Twitter link below the video. Let's move forward. More importantly, price action. All right, yep, that's exactly what we thought was going to happen. We said probably going to pull back. That's what we did. So we pulled back pretty hard, but let me tell you something. There's a lot going on with this, more so, that is different than the other cryptos I cover. Number one, there's a little bit of pressure buying here, I've noticed. We may have dropped from 84 down to 69, which is a pretty significant drop, but nonetheless, we bounced back fairly quickly, up to at least 77 cents, excuse me. Looking at this, we made a valiant attempt to try to broach this line. But look, we're still pretty close to this top part of the channel, and I think that, this thing has some firepower, and we've seen it happen before. This is one that if there's one to break out, this is the model right here to break out, and it's not just me. As much as I don't put total stock into this particular website's analysis, it's got a strong buy on it. Look, I think there's a lot of surging buying power in this thing right now. So we'll see. We're gonna watch this. I don't think it'll break out right away, but if Bitcoin starts taking on a rally, we could potentially get over this top line of the channel, turning it from resistance to support. Now, Bitcoin is at 42,137 right now. Again, this pattern that we talked about several videos now for the last 3 times, this is looking very, very ominous. Ominous to this. Down, up, down. This is what this is what we're working with right now, folks. I know it's boring. We're kind of going sideways. But, if there's one to break out sooner than the rest, I think it's going to be Fetch. Just based on the price action recently. Looking at Bitcoin dominance, we are on our way down. But this clearly is a conviction around altcoin. Still starting to see that the risk on trade is coming back into the altcoin market. A lot of people who fled initially were clearly retail, because look what happened. We just started going straight up. And by the way, this whole sell-off in Bitcoin today was unnecessary. And quite frankly, the folks that sold were less aware of what was going on, clearly. As I've mentioned bunches of times, when you hear news, check when it actually started. The news was out over a week ago. In fact, it was out as far back as September 15th. Now, what I'm trying to say here is, don't just believe just because China comes out and says they're gonna do something or not do something. This goes time and time again. This has been happening so many times where these giant news organizations like CNBC, etc., they come out and they say, these people, yeah, well, they just restated it. That's all they did. We all knew about it. It was already news a week and a half ago. But because they stuck it online, it makes it all different. No, it's the same thing. Institutional investors know that. Some retail investors know that. But some retail investors don't know that. So it's important that you know that. And that's why you're here following this video. And please, I think you guys would do great justice to yourselves to diversify. And by diversifying, I mean Reform Blogger. Click on that link below. Take a look at the stocks that are being shown there, just so you have some ideas and other options. You should not just keep yourselves into the crypto bucket. There are other things out there. I do tech analysis towards the end of those videos on Reform Blogger. So please check it out, and hope to see you all soon. Take care.